I think the industry deaths one is, for me, feels like a lot safer. Like that there's, because we don't have double standards for people dying in industry either. Like, I mean, it's almost like guaranteed that someone's going to die in a construction accident, but like we don't not build houses because of it, you know. And you know, animals just dying on roads and people dying on roads too. It's pretty much guaranteed every year there's going to be a road toll. But you know, we still.
But just for a second on the double standard though, say there were people who couldn't communicate and there wasn't another practical means.
I'm in a film myself.
Get your party gear on and go and have some fun.
Get off me! Stay away! He's out of this right.
I wake up on crops. You think it would be a rights violation to kill those people?
The morning
shine. It's a rights violation. Because I definitely do not.
The day
I don't know what it means to have your rights violated. I mean, your rights.
My eyes are bright.
They don't deserve life because they can't be
But
reasonable.
through
What type of right?
blue,
You know, they're impeding on something
the sea decides
without knowledge of what they're doing is wrong.
or two.
Do we have the right to kill? It's not a rights violation to kill them, even though it may be justified?
I don't take the view that it would be a rights violation. I mean, I don't see why I would think of that as a rights violation. It doesn't, like, when I think of that, nothing strikes me about that, like, setting aside the utility part of it. Nothing about that kind of action seems to me
my long
like,
legs
it just doesn't strike me in that kind of way. I'm not sure why I would
my heart's on fire.
Like, okay, but let's put this one on the table.
Still bound to think.
Like, if you stop someone from killing someone or doing something that's horrible, then you shoot them dead. Is that a right? That's not a rights violation, is it?
If you shoot them dead. I think that there might be something about, like, kind of proportional harm. So, like, if it's, like, say, like, there's stuff like this with the police, right? And there's like, a few parameters that are in place. Like, is it proportional? Like, you probably don't have a right if the horrible thing they're doing is, like, slapping someone around and, you know, there's some very easy way to prevent what's happening that doesn't require, like, shooting them. I mean, probably shouldn't shoot them.
But given, let's just say that was that you needed to shoot them. Did they?
Yeah, of course they don't.
Right?
Yeah, I mean, I just think that however we construe the right to life, it's just, like, not going to apply in that situation. Like, I'm not just gonna say you have a, like, unequivocal right to life in all contexts. That's always violated when you kill somebody. It's like, you can say, like, you have a right to not be killed when, like, these certain facts appear or something like that.
All
I guess, like, I was thinking, imagine if he trait equalized the human to an insect. I mean, he didn't do that, but I could have just imagined he goes, I thought he was going to pronate the trait back at me for the insect thing.
So please.
And, because I was thinking of all these different scenarios in my mind of how we could, you know, I said, well, name the trait what's okay, human, yada yada, and I thought he might go, well, name the trait what's okay to mow the lawn full of insects but not mow the lawn full of humans. And be like, I'd say, like, a trait equalized human who you couldn't communicate with, who reason with, and asked to leave the crop, leave the yard, and was actually too tiny to even see.
When the moon
you know, I would still say, like, we were wriggling human DNA strands of worms, like, you know,
absolutely. And additionally, just point out the consequence on their view if they don't think there's a trait there, right? It's like, oh, so you actually, I mean, I'm sitting here as a vegan going, you know, yeah, there's got to be some kind of relevant difference. Like, I'm going to accept that for humans at a certain point. If you're not saying that, then you're the one who holds that thing that tells you shouldn't even be buying crops, right? So it's not even a critique of your view. You have an answer to that question. If that person is making that critique and they actually hold that view, then all that you're getting from them is, okay, well, I guess you're against producing crops. And then by that standard, what else are they going to be against? And you're going to get this cascade into, like, oh, okay, they just think we should, like, abolish civilization. And then once you get there, you can ask things like, well, why would we think that, like, utility would go up from that? Like, why would we think that would create a better world? Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, and I think that's when I really liked the guy that I debated. I thought he was honest. He was honest. I actually got him to just like the personal choice thing was interesting because he was like, I still believe that this is my personal choice, and I was like, oh, Jeffrey Dahmer's personal choice to decide that